everybody, how are you guys doing? I know it's been a little while since I came and did a sit-down video about my VSG surgery. I guess I just released one like update video, like I think it was like 39-week update video or something like that. Anyways, I wanted to come here and talk to you guys about food addiction. What is food addiction? Just like any other addiction: drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, whatever other addiction that you have. Food addiction is real, y'all. And I have come out on my social media admitting to having a food addiction. So I wanted to come on here onto my YouTube channel and talk to you guys about my food addiction and the struggles that I've been having after weight loss surgery. I feel like after weight loss surgery, I've struggled a lot more with food, like mentally. Like before my surgery, I would have binges, I would eat a lot, but I wouldn't, like, it wouldn't make me feel as bad as I do doing it after my surgery, if that makes sense. So like whenever I ate or binged after or before my surgery, like I didn't feel as bad. Like I felt bad, but I don't know, like I didn't feel as bad because like now that I had surgery, for one, I spent the money on this surgery, you know what I'm saying? So like, what am I doing? Like, why am I messing up? And then two, like whenever I do binge, like I eat so much, well obviously not so much compared to like what I was eating before my surgery, but I eat so much in relations to like how small my stomach is now. But I eat so much and I get so full and I feel like, I don't feel sick, but I feel like, what am I doing to my stomach? Is my stomach gonna burst open? Like, am I gonna cause any damage by eating all this food? But those questions are not like stopping me from eating, guys. Like, it's crazy. I don't like food addiction, like, just an addiction. Like, you hurt yourself, like you don't care, you'll do whatever you need to do, or you make lame excuses. So for me, I make lame excuses like, oh, I worked so hard today, I deserve it, I deserve a glass of wine, I deserve this snack, I deserve this snack. But then once I get started eating the snacks, then I eat more and more and more. Another excuse that I give myself is, oh, I need more protein, so let me go ahead and eat this so that I can get some more protein in for the day. No matter how full I am, no matter how late it is, no matter anything, nothing matters. It's just, I make lame excuses for me to eat. Like, I need to get more calories in today, I didn't eat enough calories today, which is important, but it also is important, like what is it called, separate, like the time you eat. Like, sitting down and eating a lot in one time is not okay before or after surgery. So that's the problem. Like, I just like gorge and eat a lot. Like, I'll eat this and then I'll eat that and then I'll eat some of this, and I'm just like, and the time of day that I tend to binge is in the evenings, y'all. Like, mainly like when I come home from work, or like when I'm just sitting here watching Netflix or something like that. I make up all these lame excuses for me to eat. Like, oh, today I can treat myself, or today I did this so I can do this, kind of thing. And it's just like, once I get started, I can't stop. So what do I do to deal with it? I don't know, y'all. I'm still figuring that out. But it's a huge mental game, y'all. It's all mental, and it's so tough. And because it's mental, it's even harder, because the mind game, y'all, it's real. It's strong. It's real strong. So these days, I'm gonna admit, and I know a lot of y'all are home a lot these days, and so it's also a time for you to get like, what, emotionally eating. Like, I eat when I'm bored, I guess, and making all these excuses. Like, when I got nothing else to do, nothing else to occupy my time, I'm just eating. Like, that's my pastime, is eating. So I don't know, I guess I need to figure out like how to stay active, how to stay busy. I was working out, but I injured my knee, so I stopped working out for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna get back on it, like doing upper body or like things that I don't need my knee for. Another thing that my friend pointed out to me today is just how like like I said, food addiction is a real thing. Like when you're eating sweets or whatever, like it releases endorphins. When you eat food, when you eat certain food, especially like just eating food makes you happy. Like it literally, like it's science. It releases endorphins into your body and it makes you happy. But then like when it stops, you want more, you crave more. So then it's just like you go out and search for some more. So we just need to cut out the bad things like sugar and carbs and stuff. Like not 100% cut them out, but we need to decrease our intake and like kind of treat ourselves every once in a while, because I don't know, I was off of sweets and stuff for a long time at the very beginning of when I came to Korea, like 2013, 14, maybe up till 15, 16. I didn't really eat lots of sweets, and like when I ate sweets I was like, this is too sweet. But then I don't know what happened, but I started eating sweets, and now I'm just like sweets, junk. I just want it all. Like I just want it all. One thing that you can do to help is don't keep any junk food in your house. If you do have junk food, keep it in the car or something. Sometimes it can be hard when you're living with other people. If you're living with other people, I mean, what you can, if it's that serious and if they're willing to help you, tell them to keep that ish under lock and key. If they want it, then tell them to keep it somewhere away from you so that you can't have access to it. If they want it, have it in the car and they can go get it when they want it, kind of thing. Like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, when you're living with people and you have an addiction and you have trouble like with food and things like that, like your loved ones, they need to be there to support you, you know what I'm saying? And if they're not, then I don't know, y'all, kick them to the curb. No, I'm just joking. Like, you gotta find other ways, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I live with my aunt and my little cousin, and they have food in the house sometimes. I mean, they don't have a lot of junk food in the house actually. If it does come in the house, then it is tempting for sure. So yesterday I got a huge old box of like junk, chocolates, chips, cookies, all this junk from my school, because we had like Children's Day yesterday. There's like a whole bunch of leftover stuff, like a huge old box. And I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, nah, son, because if that box comes up, it's gonna be empty by the end of the night. So I left the box in my trunk. But I took like a couple little treats out of it for myself, just a couple. So at first, when I first put the treats in the little bag for me to take up, I like put a lot, and I looked at it, I was like, yeah, if I take this, I'm probably gonna eat all of it. So I took out like half of it and I brought the rest up. But yeah, guys, snacking is tough for me after like surgery. I'm always snacking. But then also like after surgery, you have to be eating often, because we can't eat a lot at one time. So you have to be eating often, but we have to make the right choices and eat the right foods. So like for me, I have problems controlling myself when I'm out with people or if I'm in a social situation. So like my aunt, I go and hang out with her and her friends sometimes, and y'all, they can eat and they can drink, and so can I. Like, y'all, I can't control myself. I just eat and eat and I drink and drink. So that's why I stopped actually hanging out with them so much, because of that, because I know I can't control myself. So if you know that you can't control yourself in certain situations, then just stay away from them if you can, you know what I'm saying? But it was a holiday weekend and I was like, I need to be social. I was starting to get bored because I was staying in the house by myself for too long. And so I was like, let me just get out and, you know, go hang out with these people and, you know, have a good time. I mean, it was a good time. It sure was. My tummy actually, my mouth loved it. That's for sure. But yeah, so I ate a lot while I was hanging out. And then, so those are the times that I know that it's hard for me to control, is when I'm with people, around people, and if there's food in the house that I shouldn't be eating. So like I didn't initially plan to hang out with them for the weekend. So I actually bought a lot of like healthier snacks. I bought some mixed nuts. I bought some rice cakes. I bought lots of vegetables. I bought some bananas. And yeah, so like I bought lots of vegetables because I don't feel like I've been eating enough vegetables. So I bought a lot of vegetables that I was gonna make like vegetable dishes with. So I was gonna eat and snack on that for the whole like 4-day weekend and just be cool and healthy. But then I decided to go with my aunt for the weekend. It was like 3 days of non-stop eating. But yeah, so now I'm back home. And yeah, I still eat in the evenings. Today I'm actually trying to be like cleanse myself. I drank some fiber this morning, drank a protein shake, I had a banana. I need to be drinking more water. I haven't drank much water today at all. It's already 3:26, so I need to start getting my water intake. And then maybe for dinner I'll eat some mixed vegetables, but that's going to be probably it for the rest of this day, because I just need to clean out my system and I need to get all that junk out. I'll probably try to do that tomorrow as well, and try to eat like lots of more raw whole foods instead of eating any junk foods or anything, and getting in lots of water to wash all this stuff out. Anyways, kind of like a reset, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Oh, I'm going to I'm going to cook today for the week. So what I'm gonna make is some keto pizza. So I'm gonna use the fathead bread, which has mozzarella cheese, cream cheese, egg, and almond flour. And I'm going to make like a veggie pizza. So I'm gonna use sauce, some mozzarella cheese. I have some mushrooms and onions and kale that I'm going to put on top of my pizza, and I'm going to probably eat on that for the rest of this week. I'm also going to make some tuna salad with onions and kale and cucumbers, and yeah, so those two things I'm going to make for the rest of the week. It is, what day is today? Today's Tuesday, so there's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I'll eat on that. And yeah, so just prepare foods for yourself. And like I said, don't keep junk food in the house. If there's junk food in the house, try to keep it somewhere where you don't know where it is. Maybe that's what you can do. You can hide it. Have them hide the food so you don't know where it is. And when they eat the food, don't eat it around you, because it is a trigger. And once you start, you can't stop. So it's hard, y'all. It's hard. It's hard up in these streets of my house. But yeah, guys, like, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. So if you guys also have struggled with food, if you have a food addiction, maybe you admit it, you don't admit it, if you've been doing things that work for you, if you have some tips, some suggestions or anything, please leave them in the comment section. Also, contact me via Instagram to help assist out as well if you can. I mean, we all need help. We all need to support each other. If you don't have somebody supporting you, I mean, it's hard. I mean, you can do it by yourself. It's possible, but it's hard, y'all. It's so hard. And it's so much better when you have somebody that holds you accountable, that helps you, gives you advice, that gives you suggestions, that's there for you, you know what I'm saying? So if you have somebody like that, then please reach out to them. Just reach out to your friends. And you never know, maybe somebody else is going through the same thing, you know? So yeah, that's my little spiel for today on food addictions. And yeah, it's been tough. All right, until next time, guys. Bye.